On March 10th, like a snap of our fingers, all of a sudden, our calendar's cleared. And then all of a sudden, we're at home trying to juggle kids, cats, dogs, food, husbands, wives, boyfriends, girlfriends, whatever you have, and everything in between. And do you remember what the question that was at the top most of people's minds was back then? Anybody remember what that question was? You can yell it out.
Toilet paper?
Yeah, do we have enough toilet paper? It all seems sort of silly now, doesn't it? Yet, you know what's really interesting is that during unprecedented change, it's really normal to ask questions that in hindsight and in retrospect don't seem that important now. That does seem like a long way off, doesn't it? Crises are where people find their greatness. Why is that? Because it pushes us in ways that we haven't been pushed. The big outcome that we can learn to take us going forward is that our own self-imposed limitations about what we can or cannot do are our greatest barrier to change. Every single one of you, because you're here, is way more change ready than you think. But one of the things we know about high-performing people is this, is that they see more. They see more options. They see more ways of doing things. They see new ways to handle issues. Why? Because they think differently. And that's always our starting point. And I know that you can do that because you've done it the last 2 years. And that's what's been so interesting about COVID, is the whole planet has gone through this. We've all gone through the same thing. We've all developed a whole new set of skills and abilities that can help us expand our thinking as we go forward into the future. It's not going to be a new normal 2.0. For those of you that are like, I can't wait till it's normal. Ain't going to happen. It's going to be a new normal 2.0, 2.3, 2.4, 2.5, 2.8. We know that innovation is required of us in the future. So how can we be innovative if we keep bringing up ideas and shutting them down? We can't. We can't. So what can we do? When we keep our humanity and put our people first and the people we work with, that's when the magic happens. Because one thing I know is this: the budgets, the frameworks, the plans, the event plans, all of that stuff is really important. Yet one thing I can tell you is this, is it's your day-to-day interactions with others that will make or break the success of your career. And I even find that from a sales perspective. You know, a lot of people in my industry sit there going, oh my gosh, what am I going to do next? What am I going to do next? And I say, let's shift the conversation to how can I help? What do the people need? How can I help them? And I find when you do that, that's when the business does seem to take care of itself. Now, the challenge, of course, with so much change going on is how do we bring our kindest and our strongest and our bravest foot forward? And what I'm going to tell you is this: you already know, because each one of you is way more change ready than you think.